Name one state that borders Canada. New York. What ocean is on the east coast of the United States? Atlantic Ocean. What are two cabinet-level positions? Secretary of Defense, Secretary of Education. If both the president and the vice president can no longer serve, who becomes president? The Speaker of the House. How old do citizens have to be to vote for president? 18 and older. What happened at the Constitutional Convention? The Constitution was written. What does the President's Cabinet do? Advises the President. When is the last day you can send in federal income tax forms? April 15. Name one U.S. territory. Guam. What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803? The Louisiana Territory. What ocean is on the west coast of the United States? Pacific Ocean. What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress? The Senate and House of Representatives. Name one problem that led to the Civil War. Slavery. What did Martin Luther King Jr. do? Fought for civil rights. What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance? The United States. What stops one branch of government from becoming too powerful? Checks and balances. Name the U.S. war between the North and the South. The Civil War. What are two rights of everyone living in the United States? Freedom of religion. Freedom of speech. We elect a president for how many years? Four. Name two national U.S. holidays. New Year's Day. Independence Day. When must all men register for the Selective Service? At age 18. When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? July 4, 1776. Who wrote the Declaration of Independence? Thomas Jefferson. What is one right or freedom from the First Amendment? Speech. Before he was president, Eisenhower was a general. What war was he in? World War II. There are 4 amendments to the Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them. Citizens 18 and older can vote. What are 2 ways that Americans can participate in their democracy? Vote. Join a political party. What is one reason colonists came to America? Freedom. What is one responsibility that is only for United States citizens? Serve on a jury. Who is in charge of the executive branch? The President. If the President can no longer serve, who becomes President? The Vice President. What is one promise you make when you become a United States citizen? Obey the laws of the United States. What is the highest court in the United States? The Supreme Court. What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now? Mike Johnson. Why did the colonists fight the British? Because of high taxes. What is the political party of the President now? Republican. Name one right only for United States citizens. Vote in a federal election. Who makes federal laws? Congress. What do we call the first 10 amendments to the Constitution? The Bill of Rights. What did the Emancipation Proclamation do? Freed the slaves. Who vetoes bills? The President. How many amendments does Constitution have? 27. We elect a U.S. Senator for how many years? 6. What is freedom of religion? You can practice any religion, or not practice a religion. What are two rights in the Declaration of Independence? Life, liberty, What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States? Terrorists attacked the United States. What was one important thing that Abraham Lincoln did? Freed the slaves. There were 13 original states. Name 3. New York, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania. What did the Declaration of Independence do? Announced our independence from Great Britain. What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now? J.D. Vance. Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now? John Roberts. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the states. What is one power of the states? Provide schooling and education. The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers. James Madison. Why does the flag have 50 stars? Because there are 50 states. What is an amendment? A change to the Constitution. We elect a U.S. representative for how many years? Two. What is the economic system in the United States? Capitalist economy. Name your U.S. representative. Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now? When do we celebrate Independence Day? July 4. When was the Constitution written? 1787. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s. Civil War. During the Cold War, what was the main concern of the United States? Communism. Who is the father of our country? George Washington. Why does the flag have 13 stripes? Because there were 13 original colonies. The House of Representatives has how many voting members? 435. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution. How many U.S. senators are there? 100. The idea of self-government is in the first 3 words of the Constitution. What are these words? We the people. What is the name of the national anthem? The Star-Spangled Banner. Name one American Indian tribe in the United States. Cherokee. What is the rule of law? Everyone must follow the law. Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived? American Indians. Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s. World War I. What is the name of the President of the United States now? Donald Trump. Who is the commander-in-chief of the military? The president. Who was the first president? George Washington. Why do some states have more representatives than other states? Because of the state's population. Who does a U.S. Senator represent? All people of the state. What did Susan B. Anthony do? Fought for women's rights. What is the capital of the United States? Washington, D.C. What movement tried to end racial discrimination? Civil rights movement. What are the two major political parties in the United States? Democratic and Republican. Under our Constitution, some powers belong to the federal government. What is one power of the federal government? To print money. Who signs bills to become laws? The President. Who was president during World War I? Woodrow Wilson. Name one of the longest rivers in the United States. Missouri River. Name one branch or part of the government. Congress. In what month do we vote for president? November. Who did the United States fight in World War II? Japan, Germany, and Italy. Name one state that borders Mexico. California. What is one thing Benjamin Franklin is famous for? U.S. diplomat. Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II? Franklin Roosevelt. What group of people was taken to America and sold as slaves? Africans. How many justices are on the Supreme Court? 9. What is the capital of your state? Where is the Statue of Liberty? New York Harbor. Who is the governor of your state now? What does the Constitution do? Sets up the government. What does the judicial branch do? Reviews laws. Who vetoes bills? The President. What is the supreme law of the land? The Constitution.